Hey folks, it's Dr. Groovy Time. Scott Grove here from GroovyMusicLessons.com, here to do some sweep picking. That's right, over top of some country blues stuff. I actually am using the acoustic guitar today just to prove that it's all in the picking and not in the compression, the sustain and all that stuff coming from that as I normally get, to show that you can actually use any guitar and amp situation or what have you to get this to happen. It's just a matter of you being able to learn. This is actually the beginning of the techniques of sweep picking. You won't make a habit of playing this kind of stuff for the most part unless you start doing metal and so forth. But yeah, that's what we're going to do, just on a few strings. We're going to do a typical 1-5 1-4-5-4-1 pattern, typical country. How's that? And I'm just going to teach you the lick on the 5. So in key of E, E, A, E, B, A, E. On the 5, so on the B. That. Okay, so that's all done with sweepy things. So we're picking down and picking back up in a sweeping motion and hitting all the strings as we go. I'm going to just teach that. If you happen to pick up other licks on the way, that'll be groovy. It'll be up close enough for you to see what kind of licks I'm doing. And this is a little bit more advanced for those who want to know. So let's go ahead and get in on that. And you can use this over top of anything. Okay, because you can do it over top of the 5 chord, over the 4, and heck, over the 1. Do it slow to show you what it sounds like. So we're going to get right in on this. And again, if you want to learn some cool little things, I'm going to be trying to bend these heavy acoustic strings just because. Okay, so let's get on with this. Okay, folks, here's your view for the rest of this thing. I want to show you what this sweep picking thing kind of looks like. You need to be watching this hand as I'm doing the lick. Okay. So if you can just get your hand to do it from the G string down. Okay, and you can come back up to the D string on the way back up. So from the G string down, then from the E string back up. Okay. Okay. Stranger than it sounds. Actually, it's exactly like it sounds. But what we have to do is we're going to concentrate, like I said, this is going to be in the key of E, and we're going to do this on the 5 chord, which will be B. Okay? So what we're going to do is take a D chord and move it all the way up to 11, 11, and 12. So we have an actual B. Okay? Again, 11, 11, 12 on the B string. Now what we're going to do for the lick is, okay, going from G string 11, B string 12, high E string all the way up to 14. Okay, if we can pick the other notes, great. Okay, it's more of a sweep than it is a bunch of pull-offs. Okay, so again, 11, 12, 14. So that's actually, okay, as we finish. So again, 11, 12, 14. Coming back up. Okay, we're doing on the high E, going back to 11, 12 on the B, and again 11 on the G string, because we're creating that same D shape again. So the only thing that's being added is the 12th fret right here on the high E. And sliding down to 8 on the G string. And you can go to 9 on the D string if you care to. Okay? Okay, so watch this again. I'll put it at the side. Okay, so that's how that works out. Now, over top of the progression, I'll be playing some typical licks just because. But when I get up to the B, I'll be playing that. And again, you could play this over top of any of the chords. Just shape it like a D chord and have at it, any key. It's easy to do it way up here. That's up at D. Especially on electric. I wanted to make it harder and, like I said, set an example for lack of sustain by using the acoustic. Okay, so here we go. Just typical licks and then showing you the lick on the B. So regular country pattern. Here we go. Okay, as you notice, I used it on the A as well, just to show you how it kind of goes. Okay, for He's a Jolly Good Fellow. No. Some of the little licks I'm going to be using are going to be like this. So that's how I would fit this in. Again, it's basically just getting that to happen. Okay, so again, let's do it slowly. And we know where we're going. We're going 11, 12, 14. So rake it down. As soon as we let off 14, we have to have the 12 on the high E in the wings and the 11. Okay? We will be picking him, but I am showing you a pull off because that's what you'll be doing, but you'll be picking the notes as you're pulling off. Okay? And we slide all the way back again to the 8th fret on the G string and 9th right there on the D, if you care to add that one. So as you're coming up after the pull off, okay, you can even get it in that position if you want to. Back in this shape as a D shape if you want to do the part of the sweep backwards. Okay, see what I did there? And then slide back to that one there on the 8th fret on the G. Okay. If you want to finish it up, you can just go to 9 on the A and 7 on the E. Okay, I actually did that earlier when we went from the E to the A to the E. Okay, it makes for cool stuff if you're doing a slower tune to do that kind of stuff. Okay, at the end of a tune, that might be cool. Okay, I'm not necessarily sweep picking that much, but the lick is there. Okay, there you can tell I'm going all the way down to the D string like I initially said, which is why I said 3 strings going down and 4 strings coming back up. Okay, so hopefully you have this basic thing for right now. Again, it works with all the country stuff that I've shown for years and years and years. Have I mentioned years before? Again, just to annoy you, I'm going to show it in context again with the A and the B, so the 5 and the 4 with the sweep. Okay, different licks this time, the rest of the time around. Okay, so there, just did a little variation. You could use as much or as little of it as you care to. And again, it's good to play both of them. If you want to use both of them in a row, cool. If not, don't. But for practicing, groovy, I think. I'm going to go ahead and give you a backing track. I'll play a little bit of rhythm along with it just to fill it out and let you guys practice on this, okay? Easy peasy once you get used to it. Okay, so here's a backing track for a couple minutes. All right, one more time. All right, so do your wife proud or your mom proud or whatever and learn to sweep. Okay? They'll thank you for it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.